At present, we have 33 shelters in operation. These shelters are currently housing 398 persons as of 11:20 tonight. I know originally in the booklet, the shelter booklet, we had 34 shelters, but we had to stand down the Courage and Parish School because of an issue. Those persons who normally would seek housing at CP were redirected to Roland Edwards, Ignatius Bayer, Connelltown House of Prayer, and St. Lucie Parish Church. At present, we have at least one person with a disability in the shelters, but we are open. We have 21 shelters at present that allow for wheelchair access. So we're open and we're willing to take anyone who's seeking refuge at this point in time.
Can you speak to us about what sort of work would have gone into prepare these centers?
Oh, lots of work would have gone into preparing these centers. We would have started the assessments from January this year to ensure that these shelters were fit for use. We also ensured that our shelter wardens had the training. We had meetings of the shelter committee, which comprises persons from the Barbados Defense Force, Barbados Fire Service, the Barbados Police Service, a number of agencies that will come together and assist us with getting these shelters up and running. Over the past 3 days, we had intensified our efforts and, just to make sure that these shelters are ready to house the shelterees. And I'm very pleased with the progress that we've made. I'm happy with where we are now. A lot of shuttering has occurred. We have 98% of our shelters shuttered. As you are aware, we use schools as shelters. There are 19 schools right now out of the 33 that are shelters. It therefore means that we will not have school tomorrow because persons will be in the shelters at that time. We will continue to keep you updated.
Thank you for that, Amila. That was going to be my next question about whether there was school tomorrow. So I'm sure parents would be glad to hear that that question has been answered. I want to ask you, there have been quite a few issues with a number of schools. Would that have impacted their availability to be used as shelters?
No, not at all. Not all of the primary schools and secondary schools are used as shelters. To be classified or to be categorized as either a category 1 shelter or a category 2 shelter, there are a number of criteria that need to be met. Therefore, those schools that had environmental issues over the past academic year or even before were not considered as shelters at all for this hurricane season.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Ramona Archer-Bradshaw.